Guys, it's Saturday, and you know what that means. It's time once again for Saturday morning summons. This weekend, we are doing James's annual birthday summons. He saves the premium summons for the year. This is the third year we're doing it for him. And then we disappoint him by doing it on videos and getting terrible monsters. And then he cries for the rest of the weekend. And then he saves until the next year. So what do we actually have here? We have 256 10-year special scroll. I mean, he didn't have to save that long for these. We have 1 Transcendence, 3 SWCs. We have 31 Legendary Attributes. We have 97 Legendary Scrolls. We have, what is this, 82 plus, we have 234 LDs. We got plenty of wind, fire, and waters. Let's get it started. We're going to do I don't really consider the wind, fires, and waters premium summons, but we're gonna do them. Why not? What does he have for? Oh, let's check what he has for blessings. Let's check also what kind of monsters he wants. So he's got. This is his main, and then he's got his alts tomorrow, and he's got roughly this. I think it's roughly the same amount of scrolls for his alt. So. Normal Nat 5s, Bludya, Vanessa, Smicer, Kid, Aaliyah. Why Bludya the most? I think she is a little underrated because no one really talks about her, but I fought against her in RTA and I was like, I don't need to worry about that. I'm not going to ban that. Oh my goodness. So, yeah. Bludya, Vanessa, Smicer, Kid, Aaliyah, Chandra, Trix, Layla, Nora, Dominic, John, Douglas. Why in that order? Why Bludya the most? That's weird. Why is that the one you want the most? I mean, to each their own. Seems like a lot of. I mean, there's a lot of everything. Let's do fires and waters first, shall we? Unless he meant that in the opposite order. He's like, no, I want Douglas the most. I think Nora's awesome. I think a lot of those units are pretty solid. Anything outside wishlist you choose? Birthday summons is third year. Oh, yeah. I don't expect LD Nat 5. Luck is seriously bad. That just means we've disappointed him in the past. Hoping for new and useful LD Nat 4 for farming or non-RTA contents. Oh, okay. Non-RTA contents. That makes more sense. Rarely play RTA and would just play when season ends to get rewards. You can also just... I'm adding to the problem. Comtours adds to the problem themselves. I want to say you can just auto, but then every time someone autos against me, I'm like, if this person ruined my content. But I suppose it's a different situation for me. Because I'll just concede sometimes when people are autoing. I'll be like, I am on limited time. I don't have time to play against nothing. So. If I'm just doing it to make a video, oh look at all the Nat 4s. If I'm just doing it to make a video and I'm not trying to like actually climb, because I honestly I'm never trying to actually climb. I tried to climb the first couple seasons and then I stopped giving it good old fart. Stop giving a fart. Yeah, we'll just say that. Try to not get in trouble when possible. But yeah, I just do it for content. I'm like, hey, let's pick something stupid. Let's make a video out of it. And that's that. So aside from that, I was autoing a bit, not even paying any attention. And it's so stupid because it doesn't really change much. Like, it's just RNG is going to be RNG either way. You pick some toxic, annoying garbage, and then you walk away. Half the time you win, half the time you lose. And that's that. I was really expecting it to be worse, but... And I feel bad, too, doing it because, like... There's someone on the other end being frustrated that not only is no one playing, but the game is just screwing them. And I'm like, this is my account on the other side, just being frustrating. And I don't know. I don't like it. I like it because, points, but I don't like it because, like, we should be losing a lot more if we're not playing. It shouldn't just be 50%. I feel like it's just always 50% regardless. It's like, oh, well, it's a flip of a coin. Do your skills work? Do your skills not work? Yeah. And I'm kind of curious. I don't think anyone really cares enough to gather large amounts of data to figure this out. But I question if they tweak your RNG if you're on a winning streak or a losing streak. Like, if you win too much, do they stop your skills from working? Do they decrease? Well, I mean, they do change we already know they changed the violent rates because they said they changed the violent rates and they told us what they were. It's not, I don't think they even have anywhere in the game where you can see that previous information. Like, a new player wouldn't really know that. They would have had to have played back when ComTOS had these discussions. So, and put these notices out, like the dev notes and things. But yeah, let's just keep complaining about RTA. Isn't that all Summoners War is? Only for people that have been playing over a couple of years. Then it's just complaining about RTA and or Siege. Man, that was that one video that we did that was like 24 hours long or whatever. I don't remember exactly how long it was, but somewhere around there. Oh, we are done with the fire scrolls. I remember doing that, and I remember, like, I couldn't tell people that that's what we were doing. I had to just not say anything, or I said, there's a big project I'm working on. And I think that's how I framed it. I'm like sitting there for like months recording one video. But yeah, I remember trying to record that every day or 2 days or 3 days or whatever, and still put videos out every day. And then be like, yeah, all these videos that I'm recording that are going to eventually get edited together. And geez, that was a crazy long rendering time too. It's wild. I don't know what that has to do with RTA. Oh, I was thinking about like new accounts. I'm like, man, those new accounts, those are always the I don't know. I want to say those were the easiest content, but I think we're watching the easiest content right now. That's what the actual easiest content is. Click a button hundreds of times. It's not hundreds of times. It's still hundreds of times. Yeah. Let's see. We got Gellion. Oh my god. Can we please get some Nat 5s? This is the curse of the birthdays, though. Is that people tend to get really bad RNG on their birthdays. Either that or they always get bad RNG and it just sucks more on the birthdays. It's more noticeable. Because we've already done, what, 300 plus summons, right? I mean, it just takes one. There's no pity system. A couple new games came out, actually. A couple new high-profile games, if you guys weren't paying attention. Wuthering Waves, I know, is on a lot of people's radar. There's another one, I believe it's called Solo Leveling something. Hey, we could check the Steam games. We don't do videos on those anymore. I think they're always fun to pay attention to. Sometimes they're not. The Rogue Prince of Persia. Here's the thing. Okay, so there's a game coming out called The Rogue Prince of Persia. It's a 2D platformer that looks like it was It looks like it was made in Microsoft Paint, but it looks like it was made by talented people in Microsoft Paint. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know if the Prince of Persia is, because I always thought that that was an IP, but I don't know if it's public domain. I would assume now that it's public domain, considering there's another game that's not the Prince of Persia series that's called Prince of Persia, the Rogue Prince of Persia. Prince of Persia video game franchise. Oh, disambiguation. Yeah, let's see that. Video game, video game, video game. Yeah, how are they using this then? It does not seem like it's a... Unless this... Oh no, this is done by Ubisoft. I thought this was I thought this was a small developer. Okay. So Ubisoft made it. So it's, I would imagine, by the same people. Yeah, this is kind of wacky. So it is part of the Prince of Persia franchise. But it's a 2D platformer that's kind of like pixel art style. I mean, it does look good. I was not expecting Ubisoft to publish this. Okay. There we go. And it's early access because, of course, like, well, why are you making a 2D platformer early access? Like, just release the game. It's not like it's an in-depth, like, MMO that takes, like, years to really get right. Ubisoft's doing, like, a game that an indie team of 3 people could do. And they're like, yeah, we need to make this early access. Ubisoft, you don't need to make this early access. You have the funds to finish the game. Because you're Ubisoft. Cowboy 30. What the? What is this? Cowboy 3030? I never know if these games are good or not. They're probably all terrible. Trans-Siberian Railway Simulator? These games are wild, man. Like, I really want to try all of them, but, you know, money. So, yeah. So we're not going to try all of them. What is this crazy stuff? Cowboy 3030. It is a step into the Wild West future of Cowboy 3030, a third-person shooter with 3D bullet hell and roguelike elements. Where are we? Play solo or team up with friends in various heroes and unique abilities. Oh, hey, we got a Nat 5, and it's a dupe. Like if Max Payne was Cowboys in the future. That's, I think, what they were going for. Take on notorious alien outlaws, forge unique builds in every run, and rise to become Top Gun of 3030. I don't see very much futuristic stuff here. It just looks like a... Yeah. Can we please get some Nat 5s? I mean, aside from the dupe that we just got. Trans-Siberian. So Trans-Siberian Railway Simulator, I think we talked about this before. I don't know if it was on this channel either one. But yeah. It looked actually pretty interesting, pretty well done. And what you would expect, you can shoot bears. Get behind the controls of a classic Russian locomotive and see if wild animals, bad people, strong frost, and constantly braking locomotive is able to stop you. Try to survive on the longest railway line in the world. Our lives have gotten too easy. We need stress and frustration in video games. Well, we got a Tyrannus, but it's also a dupe. I think he said feed dupes for... Keep dupes to top tier units based on the community tier. That list is so old, I don't even know anymore. I think we'll wind up feeding these things. Nice. What does he have? Yeah, he is not keeping really a lot of dupes from what it looks like. Oh, no, wait. Dupe Tiana. Okay, what else? Doesn't seem like much else. Dupe Tiana, Dupe Feng Yan. I saw they had the Savannah there. Yeah, it seems like just the... Let's do that then. I don't want to go too crazy feeding everything. I mean, we got two things. We're gonna, yeah. Well, at least we got some Nat 5s, but we're not that far behind. It'd be nice to get some new ones, though. Useful LD Nat 4. What is he missing for LDs? Okay. Oh, Molly. Okay. Light Lich, Light Bomber. Tableau would be nice. Okay. Oh, Kinky. Yeah, there's a decent amount of LD Force we could get for him. Oh, Dark Joker, Dark Sylphid, Pirate Captain, Mermaid, Kung Fu Girl. Yeah, there's a decent amount of stuff that we can get for him. We won't. We'll just get all Hall of Heroes monsters. But, you know, technically, we could get something for him. So there is that chance. Which will not happen. There is a game called, it's not coming out this week, but it's called Mouse. I probably talked about this in videos before. It looks very interesting. I think it's going to get a lot of attention and a lot of publicity because it is a first-person shooter that is styled like Steamboat Willie. Mickey Mouse first appearance, Steamboat Willie, in like, I don't know. Should we Google when Steamboat Willie came out, guys? Is that what we're doing on this channel now? We're Googling everything. Let's see. Didn't that just fall into public domain? 1928. Yeah, it looks actually... I don't know if you guys pay too much attention to Steam games or some of the more interesting artistic indie games, like the ones with different art styles. Cuphead, if you don't pay attention to Steam games, you might have seen the Cuphead series. It's a cartoon series now because it was so successful and so many people liked it that they made it into a cartoon series on Netflix. It is similar, not similar to that, but kind of similar to that. It is an old school cartoon style and is made to look like old movies, old cartoons. It looks very good. If you like stuff like that. If you're only interested in like the most high fidelity Battlefield and what else? Unreal Engine 5 and whatever, then that's not the game for you. But if you're interested in things that are different and unique and original, it is a first-person shooter that is like the original Mickey Mouse cartoons. It is very wild-looking, and I think it's very unique and very creative that they did that. Oh, I wonder if he did... Well, yeah, I'm surprised he picked this one, because it looks like he's got... Well, I guess maybe he just summoned whatever, and he already got the things that he needed from that. Actually, let's not do the LDs yet. Let's do the 10-year special scrolls first. Then we'll do the LDs. Because most of these are not going to be LDs. So I'd like to think that the LD... Oh, here we go. Most of these are not going to be LDs, but some of them will be. Brand new dark black T-Bunny. It always feels weird to say dark black T-Bunny or light black T-Bunny. It's like... one is a color and the other one is also a color. Or a shade. What else do we get? Nope, not Tableau. Don't care. Only care if it's Tableau. We need those LD4s. We should get 4 or 5 on average from this amount of 10-year special scrolls. 4 or 5 LD4s. And we're doing his... So this is his main. We're doing his alt tomorrow. Which just means that we're not going to get a Nat5 and an LD5 on this one. And we are going to get one on his alt because that's how that happens. Now everyone's going to expect it. They're going to be like, well, he said. And if he doesn't, then pee in his cereal, I guess. I don't know. It sounds like a punishment that you guys would do. Pee in cereal. Cruel and unusual punishment. Aquila, underrated unit. We don't give him enough. There's so many monsters in this game that sometimes we forget that things exist, even if they're good. Okay, light Ninetales. Okay, water Joker. I'm waiting for something crazy. Might not want to hold my breath. It is Summoner's War. Did I mention what games? Yeah, I mentioned what games came out that you guys... Weather and Waves, I know a lot of people are already downloaded it and playing it. I did not get a chance to yet. But... yeah, a lot of the times I don't download these things right away anyway. And if you don't download it and start making videos instantly, actually, if you don't download and start making videos before it even comes out, then you're already behind. You have to get in the beta and play the crap out of it, hoping that it will be popular. That's how it goes. Yeah. And if it's not popular, then you just wasted a crap ton of time. And if it is popular, then also you have to be better than the people that did the same thing. Got in the beta and played it a crap ton so that they would know all the tricks and everything. It's wild. It's wild the amount of time and energy and effort it takes for gaming, for the gaming niche at least. I don't think gaming is really much of a niche anymore. It's like everyone is a gamer now. All it really takes to be a gamer is, hold on. All it takes to be a gamer is an expensive gaming chair and LEDs. I don't have either of those, so clearly I'm not a gamer. Gotta change the name of my channel now. This is my gaming chair, guys. That's it. Yeah. I was supposed to get a sponsorship years ago. I mean, I have a standing desk, so it's a stool. That's what I use. But yeah, I was against doing gaming chair sponsorships, and then I was like, you know what? I can also sit down sometimes, and I started to be like, I'm just gonna sit down in videos, and then I'm like, man, I should have taken one of those gaming chair sponsorships. I could really use a nicer chair, because this is not very good for back support. But maybe it's not really intended to be good for back support. It's a stool. It's supposed to be there for your kitchen, to sit down at while you're eating dinner at the counter, and that's it. It's not supposed to be for prolonged periods of time. So he's got the Megan's app. Instant LD5. That'd be crazy though. Crazy if true. Man, we should get what, 15-ish from here? 15-ish LD Lightnings. Or 0. I guess they want to give us 0. Did we not? We didn't jiggle Megan enough, guys. Okay, finally we get Lightning. Dark Sylph was a Hall of Heroes. Second LD Light. Okay, so we're on track now. Dark Dice, another Hall of Heroes. Oh my god, these Hall of Heroes. It's fine for new players, but geez, for returning players, it's rough. LD4 blessings. That's what they should do. They should do LD4 blessings. They have regular 4-star blessings. They should put LD4 blessings in packs. People will buy that because people will. I mean, people will buy anything. There's whatever Comtois puts in a pack. There are people that are going to buy it regardless. But LD4 blessings because people do not want Hall of Heroes. It's most likely going to be just a blessing where the choice is Hall of Heroes or Hall of Heroes, but I feel like that. I haven't spent money on Summoner's War in a while. I know some people don't believe me. I haven't spent money. I don't have the money nowadays to spend on Summoner's War. I mean, I could. I do have it, but income versus expenses is not what it used to be. There was a cushion. There was a decent amount of excess back in the day. Not anymore. Boston's too expensive. So I could work 7 jobs and still not be in a great spot. Thank you, Boston. What was I saying? Oh yeah, but I feel like I might actually want to buy one of those. You know, they would have to like have an event where you play every day for 900 years to actually get one. We got a brand new Light Lich though. It's not bad. Okay, more lightning, more LD lightning. What are we at? 4? This might be new. Is this new? This might not be new. Okay, it's not new, but not bad. Not bad. Really big damage. High base speed. She does damage based on speed too. Okay. We seem to be on track on LDs. Light Hypno Meow. Nice. Should we jiggle some I think we're doing better right now without famous last words. Famous last words. Because we got a couple nice new ones, but I really hope we get an LD5. We have 140 left. 140 LDs. There's a chance. You know, solid chance, but the rates are they're so crazy low. I was hoping that was gonna be the one. I saw the wings for like a 1/450th of a second. I was like, Dark Demon. Nope. More LD Lightning. Let's go. Okay, Dark Samurai. Samurais are nice units. Samurais can be very frustrating sometimes. Like if you do some PvP something and Samurai gets a turn on the opponent's side, it's like, oh great, he's AoEing. He's gonna give me two AoEs now. Like in Labyrinth or whatever. I see it out of the corner of my eye because I don't actually play Labyrinth. I auto it when I notice that I need to do it. If it's up, half the time it's not up. But yeah, if I see it there, I will do it, and I will auto it. And out of the corner of my eye, just see like a samurai. I'm like, oh great. Or like the Holly, one of the Holly heroes recently had a samurai in it as an enemy. And I'm like, oh man. I don't think it was my account. I think I was doing Holly heroes on someone else's account. Hey, Dark Samurai again. Okay, I'm gonna juggle Megans now. We don't need more Dark Samurais. All right. RNG, please. Let's go. I'm hoping for either... If we don't get an LD5, I'm hoping for 3 good 4 stars. 3 good, usable, solid 4 stars that they're going to enjoy. As we get nothing. Okay, LD. LD Lightning. This is not one of them. Light Undyne. Okay, more LD Lightning. Okay. Oh, thank you. Another Light Undyne. Tell me there's no time gate if you come to us. Oh, was that out loud? Oh, sorry. I was supposed to keep that inside. I think jiggling Megans is... I think Kantos is now nerfed that. They're like, anyone that jiggles Megans, we're going to give them worse RNG. They found out it was a secret code, and they decided to change it. Okay, here we go. Dark Dokebi. Dokebi Princess. Not really going to get a fusion from LDs. Double Light Undynes. Man. F this game. I mean, fun. This game, fun is what I was going to say. That's what it was. That's what it was. I don't think we're really going to get much of anything. I think 47 left. I don't have very much faith anymore. We blew through like almost 200 LDs. Okay. We got more LD Lightning. Okay, we got an Iona. That's new. $36 left. More LD Lightning. All right, let's see. Dark Boomerang. You can never have enough Dark Boomerangs, I suppose, for Siege, because it looks like he was okay with dupes for Siege. So that one is that was not bad. Left. Come on, RNG. Come on, give us something good. Something good. 18 left. Let's go. We're gonna not even get lightning, aren't we? Oh god. Okay, this might be the last lightning. Let's see. Oh, Light Poison Master, please. I hope it's not the last lightning then. I always hope it's not the last lightning. 9 left. Maybe it'll be a last scroll LD5 situation. Come on, come to us. You know you want to. Last LD. This game. We have 31 legendary attributes. Don't get excited. You know how this game's gonna play out. Cyborg. Man, we really are disappointing them. Jeez. Comtois hates birthdays. They must. They see people's birthdays like, ooh, no, we're not gonna give you anything good. Happy birthday. Go F yourself. Thank you, Comtois. Don't summon on your birthday. It seems like it's consistently bad luck. This one feels like a blessing. Let's see. Dupe or dupe? Let's go. Yeah, it really is. It really is dupe or dupe. We are on a roll, guys. Let's just do the it's wild. He saved for so long. So Wuthering Waves came out, guys. I don't know if I mentioned before. That's sarcasm I definitely know I mentioned. And that's just a plug for them to get some, for you guys to go play that, because Summoner's War is not going to give you any anything fun. Or for the 5 people Summoner's War gave something fun to this week, then you can keep playing. You're allowed. Not that you need my permission. I was going through my Steam library, and I shouldn't say why I was going through my Steam library, but I was looking at all the games. I'm like, oh man, I want to play that. Oh man, I want to play that. I'm like, I own all these games. All these games. I just play them. I could just play them. In theory, I can just play them. In theory. I kind of want that to play SimCity 2. I want to play like old games. I want to play things that are like 20 years old. Actually, I don't know how old SimCity 4 is, but I know it's at least 10 years old because I looked at the last time I played it. I don't remember anything about playing it. I guess I vaguely remember like 5 seconds worth of gameplay. But 10 years ago, the last time I played it was 2013, right? So, of course, at 2013, I was very drunk. That's why I don't remember any of it. Man, we really need some new Nat 5s. We need some LD 5s. We need some of everything. We need some more LD 4s. These legendary attributes have got to be like crazy good if we're gonna make up for whatever we have done the past 30 minutes. Because this has just been solidly disappointing with a few LD4s that were kind of nice, but it feels like we're really low on rates. We just keep popping all Nat 4s out of these legendary scrolls. Comtois must have changed the numbers. We turn our back, they're like, yeah, it's a 1 in 100 chance of getting a Nat 5 from a legendary now. Like, why? Maybe you tell us that. They're like, no, we don't want to tell you that. This feels like a little bit of lag. So, yeah, there There we go. Oh, they wanted this one, and it's not on anyone's wish list. Firesteel Commander. Yeah, it's an easy choice. I don't have to ask. Also, it was on their wish list, so I really don't have to ask. But even if it wasn't, I wouldn't ask anyway. Not for that one. Oh. Perfect! 2 wishlist monsters. Okay, we're making up for all the doo-doo. Fantastic. It was so easy. It's within like 30 seconds. It went from depressing to, hey, you could actually be excited about some of those units. So many good games. You know, I'm just going to say why I was looking at Steam. I wanted to get some fun stuff. My wife does not know all the fun things that have come out on Steam. I don't even know all the fun things that come out on Steam. But I was like, maybe there's going to be something, because she'll yell at me if it's not on sale, which is nice because then I get to spend less on things. But I feel like if I bought something full price, she'd be like, don't buy these. But she's like, she would do the same thing. She got me, she gave me Power World because it was on sale. Right? So we like the sales here in our house. But yeah, I was like, maybe there's some fun games that she wouldn't be aware of that she might like. So, but she's also playing Wuthering Waves right now, so I know that whatever, if I was to get her something right now, there wasn't a crazy amount of stuff on sale anyway. There was like 2 things on sale that I think she might like, so I was like, I'm not gonna pick anything up. But yeah, whatever it is, she's gonna forget about it by the time she's done with Wuthering Waves, because that'll last, I don't know, anywhere from 2 weeks to 2 months, and then she'll get tired of it. That's how these things work. It's wild though. She has so much. You would think that me having a job playing video games, I would be the one playing the most video games. That is not true. She is the one playing the most video games. It's very I feel like we should have, not new though, right? Not new. I feel like we should have opposite jobs. I feel like she should be the YouTuber and I should be what she does. We're in similar industries, kind of. Not really. Not the similar industry. We're both in tech. But yeah. She shouldn't have my job. So I would never wish that on her. But yeah, I'm not gonna talk too much about like what she does. I feel like that's something if she ever wants. She streams on Twitch every so often. Actually, I don't know when the last time she streamed was, but sometimes she does. Let's how much do they love their Fire Art Master? Okay, they got some runes on him. That's my comment. They have runes on these things. Okay. I don't know if they want to build a second Samoth or not. That looks like a gimmick Samoth. So let's lock this one. And we'll do this. Because I think they might want to have a might want to just do like a Despair Samoth or a Rage Samoth or something like that. we're getting some good RNG for a hot minute there. We're still getting stuff, but you know, those back-to-back new units that were on their wish list was very nice. We need some more. I would be happy if we got a handful. Yes, I'd be happy if we got, I don't know, like 10 more new LD5. Why do I always want to say LD5? 10 more new Nat 5s on their wish list. So, yeah. You know what else I've been wanting to play for a long time? You guys gonna hate me for this, and you're gonna wonder how I have gone so long without playing these. The Grand Theft Auto games. I think I might have mentioned that before, though. Yeah, I have not played any of the newer Grand Theft Autos, and I mean by newer, anything after 1 and 2. This yeah, I played like an hour of Grand Theft Auto 3. I was like, this is fun, then put it down forever. Yeah, Bulwark, we're going to keep the dupe of that. I would like to finish 3. I would like to try 4 and 5. There's a lot of cute RPGs that have been coming out. I did notice there's like a little, it's not a huge trend. Hey, here we go. Is this new or dupe? Charlotte. That is new. Very nice. I thought it was going to be a dupe. But there's a trend that have, you know, for the past few years, there's been a handful of decent games that are like Paper Mario style games. I really want to play some of those because I am a huge fan of the, like, Mario RPG. I adore that game. I probably mention it a lot in these videos. I always forget what I talk about, and you guys are like, yeah, we know all of these things, we know, but yeah, I'm a big fan of those games. I didn't even get a chance to play the Mario RPG remake. I wanted to. I don't get a chance to play any of this stuff. Is Eladriel new or is it a dupe? It is a dupe. Which means we get defeated for 2 blessings. I'm excited about the weekend. In theory, a lot of things are in theory in my life. Summoner's War is in theory, like, this monster is good in theory, but then you play with it, you're like, it's not good. This monster is mediocre in theory. You play with it, you're like, this is OP. Talking about you, Minato. The unit's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Yeah, I always have, anytime the weekend rolls around, I have these ideas of all the things that I'm going to do. And then I wind up not doing them. And then I'm depressed. And then I'm like, I gotta wait till next weekend. And that's how you know I'm insane, because I keep thinking that things are gonna go better, and they never do. What else do they want? Bludge of Vanessa, Smicer, Kid Aaliyah. Vanessa's on here. This is not even on the SWC list. They really want Bludya the most? I forgot about the decreased attack bar. I'll do whatever you want. I will do whatever you want. It's a better unit than people realize. Well, they did buff her. Hey, it's another Nat 5 that they were looking for. There we go. Lots of totemists. And those are easy to sculpt too. If this does not work, we're gonna jiggle some totemists. Yeah, I got a lot of things I gotta do this weekend. Oh my god, congratulations! Hey, happy birthday! F you, happy birthday, but not really F you. I'm very happy that you got an LD5. I am so happy for you. That's great. That is great. Ah, nice birthday, LD5. That's wonderful. I'm glad he got an LD5. Ah. Okay, we don't need another Tyrannus. We're gonna feed that for a blessing. Hey, Jiggle Megan strikes again. Add one more to the scoreboard for her. We could also... So we're guaranteed to at least get another Nat 5 because Transcendence. We could get some more LD4s here. Oh, right, we got to jiggle Megans again because that worked. So, yeah. If it worked... That's not their first LD5, right? Feels like a blessing popped. Oh, a blessing did pop. And it's dupes. Well, let's see how he feels about the I don't want to just feed everything. Let's see what he's got. He's got it ruined. He's got it maxed. He's got it ruined. He's not really keeping that many dupes though. I'm gonna do this. But anything after that, like anything else, I'll let him decide. $21 left. 21 left. We can get multiple Nat 5s. We can get LDs. We can get LD 4s. We get LD 5s. We get LD 7s. I remember a rumor back in the day when people were like, "Oh, they're gonna do Nat 6s." I'm like, "They're not gonna do Nat 6s." Like, yeah, well, what about 7-star monsters? I'm like, that would break like all of the balancing and all of the advancement in the game if they did Nat 6s and 7-star monsters. People were so convinced they were gonna do that. I'm like, I could never see like why they would do that. But hey, brand new Light Anubis, very nice. It's one of the ones we were hoping for. So, I think we are... Oh, here we go. Should be a blessing. Feels like a blessing. And 2 dupes. And we can go back to... Should we feed this one or no? Let's see. Let's see. I mean, at least they're farming runes, though. Maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we'll just... We still have a blessing. Let's see if we pop anything else. Right? We don't want to go too crazy. Already crazy enough. Fire Samurai. And we're just looking for LD5s anyway. Nothing else matters. So we get 3 that they wanted. We got an LD5. Nice. I think the LD5 makes us way more accepting of everything else that we summon. Oh, here we go. Anything outside wish list you choose. I just was talking about how OP Minato is. But also, I know that there's a lot of people that really like the Fire Puppeteer now. Yeah. I think most people would pick that. Not all. I think some people would pick the Puppeteer. Depends on the comp you like to use. And the people that don't use the Fire Puppeteer will probably come around to it in the next 6 months. I think after SWC, they will see it being used in SWC, and they'll be like, oh, I'm going to use that. All right, last one. We need a blessing for this. I wasn't gonna, but I'm gonna. All right, let's see. New over dupe. Let's go. Please new. Please new and good. New and good. I'll take it. That's both new and good. Yes, I would agree. Thank you, Comtuous. It's so disgusting to even say that. I hate myself right now. Yeah, we got some good stuff. Because the Charlotte was new too. I'm surprised the Charlotte was new. New units. And then we got a handful of LD4s. What else do we get? Yep. Not too shabby. And we have their second account tomorrow, so we'll see what we get on there. I don't know what's on it, but we'll see what we get on there. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great weekend. I will see you as always in the next one.